As a life coach, sometimes clients, and even strangers, ask me to solve their problems. They want me to tell them the secrets to finding the perfect job, choosing the right partner, being happy. But guess what? I don't have the answers. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell them. Coaching isn't telling people what to do. Practiced properly, coaching is about holding up a metaphorical mirror that allows a person to see their own truth, find their own answers, make their own choices. A coach is a guide, a questioner, a cheerleader, not a magic 8-ball. While I'm not here to tell anyone what to do, I have learned a lot from my clients. After hundreds of clients over several years, I feel pretty good telling you that these lessons can be life-changing. Number one, you aren't broken. Every time a client says to me, I feel so broken, I wish I could fix this about myself, my heart breaks a little bit. There's nothing wrong with you just because you haven't reached all of your goals, or because you sometimes feel lost or a little out of control, or you simply don't have everything figured out. Feeling stressed, sad, lonely, frustrated, feeling anything is totally normal. Wanting more for your life or longing for less is normal. Not really knowing what the hell you want is normal. The world around you, including, unfortunately, far too many coaches, need you to believe that you are broken. Profits and power depend on you believing that. The truth is, though, you are not broken. You are normal and wonderful. Release the shame and embrace self-compassion as you endeavor towards personal growth. And if you need more of a pep talk about feeling not broken, I will share a link to another episode all about that. Number two, your thoughts are not trash. Related to number one, my heart also breaks a little bit every time I see a coach label someone's thoughts as trash, or trolls, or gremlins, or anything like that, or talking about certain feelings being toxic. That is a patriarchal notion trapped inside the binary. It's that patently false belief that everything is either good or bad, right or wrong. Truth exists in the gray, in the duality, in the idea of both and. Life is messy, and so are our thoughts and feelings. That's not bad, it's normal, and it simply is. All of your thoughts and feelings serve a purpose, and they are all part of you, and they are all valid and worthy. Releasing the judgment around our thoughts and feelings is at the heart of developing self-compassion. Learning to feel your feelings, witness your thoughts, and love the totality of your being is essential on the path to liberation. Number three, be kind to yourself. As you can tell from numbers 1 and 2, I'm a big proponent of self-compassion. That's because I have witnessed firsthand that learning to be kind to yourself and keep yourself safe is how we rebuild self-trust. And people who trust themselves implicitly are the ones who have unstoppable confidence. So how do you develop self-compassion? Again, go back and see number 1 and 2. Start by bringing concentrated awareness to all the times you judge yourself. And if you are a normal human, it's probably a lot. So don't judge the judgment. Notice it and simply nudge yourself into curiosity instead. What is this really about? What fear might be underlying this thought or feeling? What might I be avoiding? What if this isn't good or bad? What's the gray here? Judging thoughts, feelings, and actions as good or bad isn't productive. Guilt and shame are what keep us stuck in inaction. Getting curious, though, allows for forward momentum. It can shift us out of feeling stuck and stalled and into finding proactive and productive next steps. Number 4, this is all there is. Living for the future or ruminating about the past will not change anything about the present. And yet, how much of your headspace is taken up with thoughts, worries, regrets about tomorrow or yesterday? We all do it. But the answers aren't in the past, and the solutions aren't coming in the future. Nothing about your life will fundamentally get any better or worse than it is right now, because right now is all there is. None of us is guaranteed anything beyond our current breath. Now, that might sound nihilistic, but I find it comforting and motivating because how you do anything is how you do everything. What's keeping you from contentment right now won't change with a change of circumstance. True contentment is when you learn to be fully present in the here and now. This moment is all there is, and the more you can learn to tap into that, the less pain you will feel. And if you're looking for some tips on how to be more present, because of course it's easier said than done, I will also share a link to another episode all about some easy mindfulness tactics that you can use in minutes. Finally, number 5, it's okay to change. If number 4 made you feel like you're failing unless you live like a Buddhist monk, then go back to number 3. Life isn't black and white. It is not be perfect or be a failure. In all ways, the truth is found in the gray. Instead of either or, always look for the and. It's okay to strive to live in the moment and strive to reach big goals. It's okay to work on accepting yourself as you are and work on improving your mindset. Humans are capable of feeling, thinking, doing 2 things simultaneously, even if they seem very different. Show yourself compassion as you notice the duality of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Embrace that duality as evidence of your wholeness. And I have a couple of resources that I will also share in the notes for you on previous episodes on some topics related to this idea. I hope those were helpful. And finally, I just want to say one last thing, which is to beware of coaches that use guilt, blame, and shame as motivational tools. That type of coaching can absolutely lead to short-term results, but it rarely leads to long-term change. And it almost always feels awful in the process. If my compassionate, holistic approach to life coaching appeals to you, then I'd love for you to book a discovery call with me. Let's see if I might be the right coach to help you on your personal journey. You can find that link in the notes as well.